Okay, Thursday, September 1st, I'm buying some United Healthcare here, 522.65. This is kind of a secondary trade. I'm looking at the 15-minute chart. That kind of started down a little bit on the day, kind of worked towards the pre-market lows, then re-rallied. We took out the intraday high, so that sort of set the intraday trend to the upside. In other words, this should be the low of the day. Kind of came up to first level, pulled back, and now we're starting up again. So I'm buying it here at the blue line, looking for it to take out that high, that first push up. That's kind of where you can set up a no risk trade. That's 523.37. So I know it's not that much. Again, I should have bought a little aggressively right above that bar, but I was browsing around what it is. And as I see the market, I'll do a SPY recap by the end of the day. I had a whole topic where we came down to the bottom of its range and we're not really breaking down, and now we're kind of holding down here. Not that I expect it to rally that much, but there could be a rally in the market after such a long down move, and it looks like there's a chance of that. So I'm looking at the strongest stocks. I was browsing around, then I stumbled upon this one. I kind of like the way you got the failure on the two down, the shooter to the hammer look. You kind of failed the two down, you get to the midpoint of that bar. So if things do pick up and we get that push up, we could be heading to the top of that range today. The weekly chart also, if I look at it, it's not really in that bad shape compared to a lot of stocks. We've come down, we've taken out these three targets right here, but you can see this next target has a little buying involved, buying tail. So that's why as you're coming down here, you can get a little buying into the daily trend to reverse that a little bit, maybe on a pullback. And, even the monthly chart, since the first day of the month, technically, we're starting green a little bit. So you might, until we get to the halfway point of that bar, actually, this is an inside bar. Wondering if we took out the lows of that. Guess we did. 519.16, and today's low was 515 area. So yeah, we took out the bottom. I mean, if we, come back and in the next few weeks rally to the midpoint of that monthly bar, that could be a failure on the inside bar, getting ready to move back to the high of that range. So that's what an inside bar often tells you, but it's a long way off. This is just day one. So for now, I'm just playing kind of a very short scalp trade with a big downtrend in the market overall that I think has an opportunity to kind of pause and maybe give you a little bit of a pullback. And again, I'm buying it here. The blue line, main thing I'm looking for is to take out, just given this price action, all I want is to take out that intraday high. That'll allow me to have a no risk trade, and then I can see if we just get a little push up, towards the top of yesterday's range, which could be up here to the 525, 526 area. That's another few points higher. Kind of up here if we want to get a nice follow through. So we'll see if that happens. Price action is setting up for that, and again, that'll really, I think, happen if this market, the SPY, could kind of now rally up and kind of reverse the day a little bit. So we'll see.